Doc Rivers gets clipped.
We can talk about Doc.
Cancun on 3, bro. That's what the fuck I'm trying to do. Let's talk some coaching stuff, man. Let's talk about the implications of the Clippers after getting waxed. They fired Doc Rivers after 7 seasons with the team. Terry texted me an astounding statistic this morning that I woke up to. That he's only won 3 playoff series his entire tenure with the Clippers.
Yeah.
That seems hard to believe.
That shit was crazy. Bro, let me tell you something right now. Like, when I heard that fucking stat on TV, I was just like, there's no fucking way that's true. I was like, they're just going to lie on national television like that?
Then you went back to Basketball Reference, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I was like, wait, they only won in the first round twice. Oh, my God, they only won 3 first-round fucking playoff series.
That's even worse. So they never even won a second-round series?
No, bro, that's what I thought. I thought they went to the conference finals, but remember, they got that stat. The Clippers haven't made the conference finals in 50 years.
Yeah. You know what? Fucking Steve Ballmer, I like it. Get him out of here. I like it.
It's just so hard to, like, fight it. Like, everybody loves Doc. You love Doc. I love Doc. It's just, like, you can't fight against that shit, man. You've been there for 7 years. Y'all had title aspirations, and you couldn't even get past
the whole 7, except for 1 year. They had title aspirations the entire other 7 years, or the other 6. The other thing is, like, dude, I think we all can recognize that Doc is a good coach. He's gonna get snapped up immediately. He'll be unemployed for a week. But sometimes, like, a voice gets stale, and you start becoming, like, emblematic of something wrong with the culture.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean,
you always know how it is, man. There's got to be a team that, like, or there's got to be a coach that changes the culture from, like, a losing culture and brings you to the playoffs. And then there's got to be the dude who takes you from the playoffs and wins a championship. There's Doug Collins, and then there's Phil Jackson.
Yeah. It's so weird, bro, because, well, when they lost 3-1 to Houston, that's, like, a huge fucking blemish on Doc Rivers' record. I get that.
God.
When he lost 3-1 to Detroit, which I don't know if they won the championship that year or not. I think they may have. It's just like, all right, they had a couple dudes hurt, Detroit did, and then they came back and they beat them. Like, I don't get, like, that's whatever. The team's going to come back. They're a better team.
Was that Orlando?
Yeah, it was in Orlando when he had T-Mac. But this fucking year, with these players and the amount of draft picks that y'all gave away to get George fucking Paul, you got to be shitting me, man. Y'all got to win that shit. You cannot lose to Denver 3-1. Like, Denver has one play, pick and roll.
Bro, you got to make the finals at least. Or you got to make the conference finals at least.
You have to make, like, come on, bro.
I can see conference finals. And then talking about after the season ended that, like, this wasn't championship or bust. What was it, second round or bust? Jesus Christ, guys. I'm like, what the fuck?
Look, man, we're going to scream it from the mountaintops. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, you got Doc Rivers fired. And you know this. You got a great man fired.
You know what? You know what's telling, though, Terry, is that he's been fired, what, like 5 days now, 3 days?
Yeah, something like that.
Have you seen one Clippers player fucking reach out on Twitter and be like, thanks, Doc, for a great 7 years? Or, yeah, I know things didn't work out, but you really helped me, like, improve as a man. Nobody's fucking one positive thing about him. The entire team.
Look, man, fuck them. They're trash. Who cares? Fuck them guys. Like, there's been a lot of other
team, even if the coach isn't, like, universally liked.
Yeah.
People come out afterwards after the coach gets fired and thank him for, like, whatever he did for them personally. Just support. Yeah. It's fucking telling that not a single player on the whole roster had one nice thing to say publicly about him.
Ooh, fuck that, bro. That's a great, like, that's a good observation. That's cool. I'm just saying, it's telling for me that those players didn't say anything. It just makes me think that those players are all pieces of shit.
Right. Well, if you have any type of class or fucking decorum, You would even if you didn't like them.
It's not even, bro. It's not even that. They have no fucking professionalism. Like Lou Williams, what the fuck are you doing? Lou Williams didn't even want to be there. Montrezl Harrell, you didn't even want to be there. Paul George, I'm not gonna play down mental health, but you didn't want to be there, and you said you were fucking depressed. Kawhi didn't say shit for fucking 4 or 5 games. Like, you didn't say anything at all. You should have lost to the fucking Mavericks. All of y'all are complete garbage. I don't want to hear none of this shit. Kawhi's shit. Paul George can go fuck himself. Nobody wants to trade for Paul George. He blows. I wouldn't take him on the Knicks right now.
Bro, the only motherfucker on their whole team with any heart is fucking Marcus Morris, and that's just because he's trying to fight people in the parking lot.
He sucks. He's so good in like regular season in the first round. Second round, he's just like, hot potato. He ain't trying to shoot that shit. Or he just shoots it too much.
Yeah.
If you shoot the ball, if you're airballing shit, if you're hitting shit off the side of the backboard, the moment is too big for you, bro.
Oh, yo, did you see the one fucking hero banked in from the side of the backboard last night?
I saw that.
I was like, what a bunch of garbage. He tried to play it out like he banked it with no angle.
So basically, you're telling me Hero was 5 for 18 pretty much last night?
He had a rough game, bro. He had a fucking rough game. But also, like, I don't understand why they're having him doing so much ball handling. I know Dragic is hurt, but he's not supposed to be, like, bringing the ball up the court.
Yeah,
you like catch it coming off a fucking screen, and then you dribble, like, heading down the hill into something. That's fine. But I don't want you bringing the ball up, getting guarded by Rondo, fucking 92 feet.
That's true. But I'll say this: we don't want to get too much off the topic. It is also telling as well. I mean, I don't blame Steve Ballmer, but as soon as Doc Rivers gets fired, every other team that has a good job, they're just like, oh yeah, we're looking for Doc. Like, he's fired, we're looking for Doc. Like, straight up. The Sixers is like, we want Doc. The Pelicans is like, we want Doc. Like, D'Antoni's on the market too, and all these teams are like, nah, we want, like, Doc's number one. If we get an interview with Doc, we'll take that motherfucker right now.
Bro, he gotta go to the Sixers. He can't go to the Pelicans.
Yeah, no. I want to see D'Antoni with the Pelicans, and then I want to see Doc Rivers with the Sixers.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Anybody who watches the NBA wants to see this shit. Like, this shit is going to be the greatest thing for basketball, I'm telling you that. But
I so agree with you. Doc is such a motivator. Well, he was before this Clippers team.
Yeah.
And then so respected in locker rooms.
Yeah. The funny thing,
figure out Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, it would be him.
Yeah. And like Doc, you saw that speech he made after the guy, what's the dude in Kenosha got shot or whatever. That speech he made after that shit was like, that's the guy you want to follow. The speech that he made was telling, bro. He's a great man.
As a man. Like, not even as a coach, but as a man.
It's just like these fucking Clippers players, bro, fuck out of here. Y'all missing me with all this Doc Rivers slander. Y'all are a bunch of
You're right. Did he deserve to get fired? Yes.
No.
Yes. He deserved to get fired. Should they also have like shown some class and appreciation on the way out? You have to remember, Doc Rivers is part of their front office 2 seasons ago. He's their GM as well before they brought in Jerry West and all these other motherfuckers. He was running their front office when Donald Sterling got whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the whole organization.
Let me ask you.
Wait a minute. Let me finish. Who's the Rock holding the shittiest organization in NBA history? Who in their darkest time? Who was the Rock holding them all together?
Fucking West, right?
I can't.
No, you're right. No, it was Doc. Doc's the man, bro. Doc's the man. Let me tell you something.
Not like this. His time was over, man. Like, everything has a cycle.
Let me ask you a question. You keep going on your rant. Let me ask you a question. Because you think the decision was just. I don't think the decision was just. I think the shit's fucked. In a normal situation, I don't think they're losing like that. But let me ask you a question. Doc's not the front office guy. He's not the GM. Do you think Doc Rivers is going to give away 3 or 2 first-round picks for Paul fucking George? Paul George never gave any problems to any of Doc's teams. That's not his fault that they did that. They kind of fucked him with that.
They did fuck him with that. But also, Paul George is playing great. The bubble just like fucked them up too. Listen, like what you're saying is accurate. Is it fair that Doc got fired? No. This whole season wasn't fair. As Stephen A says, fair is a place where pigs are judged. Was it necessary? Yes. Do I think the Clippers are going to be a better team next year with Ty Lue as their coach and Doc Rivers? Yes, I do. I think they have a better chance to win the championship.
I think
So
they'll do
did
the
he
same.
get the shit out of the stick? Yeah, he did. You know what? Have fun in Philly. You're going to be just fine.
I think it'll be the same shit. I think it'll be the same. But if it's in the bubble again, they're not gonna win. They're gonna be on the same dumbass shit. This is what I gotta say, bro. Your fucking coach, he can't be the voice of the team, though. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a player that has a voice just as not if not the same level or higher than like the coach's voice. Like Kawhi and Paul George they're not vocal leaders, and you need a vocal leader.
Fucking
Your vocal leader can't be
Paul
your
George has no confidence and apparently has agoraphobia, so he's afraid of speaking in front of crowds. Kawhi Leonard fucking like speaks through Siri and just types text on his phone and then lets this bitch speak into the microphone. So these are not the two guys that you'd be looking for to lead your franchise. I don't know out of everybody who is the only dude with the like mental makeup to be a leader is Patrick Beverly, and he's not a good player that anyone's gonna listen to.
He can't be your bet. Like, he can't talk at all. Like, he can't. And then it's so funny to me. It's like, it's so fucking funny, bro. Like, all of these dudes, they're going to roll their eyes at Paul George, right, when he's talking. Okay, I get it. He played like shit this one time. Have any of y'all ever been close? He got second or third place in the MVP last year, you fucking idiots. Y'all are all stupid, bro. They need to trade all of those players away, bro. Everybody underneath.
I'm a 6-time six-man of the year.
Lou Williams, lemon pepper, fucking sweet and sour. Lou, get out of here, bro. Like, come on, bro. This shit's ridiculous. I get it. Like, Doc, there's an argument for you to be fired, definitely. But it was just weird. It took so long.
Yeah.
It's like you either do it.
All the parts I mean, in a vacuum, they had the best roster in the NBA. They had the best roster in the NBA, up and down talent-wise, and you guys didn't make it to the conference finals. You've been here 7 years. This is your third collapse. You got to go. There are no more excuses. No more excuses.
Hindsight being 2020, you can, like, take a look at the roster and be like, I don't know. But before that, every single person was saying it.
Yeah.
Like,
and
almost anybody that –
nobody else's fault but Doc that Reggie Jackson is guarding Luka Doncic at the end of a fucking game in the playoffs. It's no one else's fault but him that they continue to have these tactical mishaps over and over again. That they come out of timeouts in fourth quarters completely unaware of what's going on, like they didn't just talk about it for 30 seconds beforehand.
Is that on him or is that on Reggie Jackson? He's a fucking peanut brain.
No, I'm talking about their fucking offensive sets out of timeouts, which used to be good back in Boston. Now, if you watch anything, the fucking inbound it in the backcourt when they have a foul to give and there's 6 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I got you.
It's time to go. It's Ty Lue's team now. It's
kind of weird. The circumstances were kind of weird for Doc, man. Because I think if it's any regular type of season, they at least maybe make it to the finals, but it's at least be close with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you one thing, man. As far as Steve Ballmer goes, this dude has fucking balls to fire the most decorated, longest tenured black coach in NBA history in the middle of civil unrest when he's like the voice for your whole organization as far as like social change, and he's the crucible that's like galvanizing the whole community, and they're like, yeah, you still gotta go, dude. That took a lot of fucking balls, man.
I get it. I totally get it. But hey, look, man, when you're the owner, you can't treat people like they're like people, bro. Fuck all that dumb shit. They're cogs in the machine, man.
Y'all are all commodities.
Like if you lose, like you have to run your business, bro. You got to be like, look, man, we should have won the championship. We didn't make it to the conference finals. I don't know much about basketball, but you're fired.
Yeah.
Like it's over, bro.
Simple. I think he's learning, man. I think Ballmer is getting to be a better and better owner as time goes on. Like as he first came in, he had that new owner syndrome that all owners have, where they come in and spend a bunch of money their first 3 years and expect to win all the championships just because they threw a bunch of money into it. But over time, like you remember when he first came in and like he was giving all the fucking dudes in the locker room like Zooms and shit like that. He's like, you guys don't have to use your iPhone anymore. You have a Zoom now. Like,
I remember that.
He's firing like the most decorated coach in the NBA.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I see ball, bro. Yeah, I think it's a good decision. It's just like, I don't know. Is Ty Lue's voice that much more powerful than Doc Rivers' voice? Maybe not voice. Let me not talk voice. Are his X's and O's better than Doc Rivers?
Yes,
that's what I'll say.
For sure. Absolutely. I think one thing that we can safely say about Ty Lue is that he has better X's and O's than Doc Rivers.
Yeah. I just want to see if he'll win without LeBron. That's all.
The only time Doc ever showed me some X's and O's shit was last season when he had the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Danilo Gallinari team. He was doing some interesting shit. And I was like, okay, Doc, you showed me some. And then fucking Kawhi and PG come, and he stopped doing like all the creative shit that he was running.
Yeah, this is true. Yo, the Clippers, I don't know, bro. They were just so fucking arrogant, bro. I'm just like, bro, there's only been one person to win on your whole team.
Right.
Like, why? I don't understand what's y'all's attitude, huh? I don't get it.
They acted like they're like a Warriors team or like LeBron team that's like been to the finals 2 or 3 times and knows that they can like flip a switch and turn it on when it's winning time. And it's like, y'all never made winning first. Like, first you got to win before you can flip the winning switch. And the one thing we learned is that fucking clips gonna clip, bro.
Los Clippers, bro. They're the Clippers. Like, what do they thought they were somebody else, and then the Clippers organization was like, nah, you guys are the Clippers. So just go ahead and lose to Denver in the second round. Fucking, oh my God. All those players are garbage, man. It's ridiculous. What do you think they need to do to like win? Just keep the same dudes?
No, they need to buy the FedEx for them is the first step. The Lakers old stadium.
They said they were making a new stadium or whatever, arena in Inglewood or something.
Nah, fuck that shit. Buy the FedEx for them, renovate it. Rebrand your name and your colors and everything. Change your name not to Los Angeles, but to like a borough. Be like the Inglewood gentrification. I'm really scared of that. You know what I mean?
Anaheim Angels, they change their shit completely into some other shit.
Right. Just completely, or go the whole way. Like, you know how like New York has the next thing, they're like Brooklyn is like this one specific borough. Try to do that because you're not going to take over all of LA.
No, it's over. The Lakers have a 50-year head start on you guys.
You gotta
shit's
find
done.
like the shittiest part of LA that like doesn't identify with LA so much, like whatever's on the outskirts where all the Mexicans are, or something like that, and you just got
the Compton Clippers.
Compton Clippers, bro. Shit. You might take the R's off, just the Compton Clips, dog.
Ooh, the Compton Clips.
Right?
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah, I like it.
Now we're cooking with oil.
Now that'll be the biggest home court advantage. You go into the Clips home court, and they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna forfeit. We don't feel like playing over here. We're good. We'll just hang out in LA.
It's just a bunch of palm trees in a row, right to the fucking stadium with a bunch of dudes standing out front, like.
Yep. Hey man,
Hey, you going to the game, Vato? Hey, Holmes. I don't see no purple and gold, homie.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't see the Clips doing much. We'll see. Hopefully they do something next year. But
stepping across the line. Habitually. He's a habitual line stepper.
Thank you for listening to our podcast this evening. Thank you. You're far too kind.